Have you ever wondered about the limits of spirituality and the hidden influence on our view of reality? Dolores Cannon, master in exploring these territories, guides us through a fascinating labyrinth known as the Matrix of Illusions. But don't worry, it's not a physical construction. It is a subtle web that shapes how we perceive the world around us. Are you ready to embark and understand these deep questions and incredible discoveries? As we delve into Cannon's teachings, we are challenged to rethink the nature of our reality. The Matrix of Illusions reveals itself not just as a barrier, but as a collective construct of beliefs and thoughts intertwined in our shared consciousness. Dolores invites us to reflect on how our individual perceptions intertwine with collective beliefs, shaping a unique reality for each of us. This approach challenges conventional paradigms and encourages us to consider that reality may be more malleable and subjective than we imagine. In his wisdom, Cannon highlights that this matrix is not fixed. Rather, it is fluid and moldable by dominant beliefs. The implications of this understanding are profound, suggesting that we have an active role in creating the reality we experience. Thus, when exploring the first topic, we are led to question how our own beliefs contribute to the fabric of this matrix and how we can be conscious agents of change in the construction of our reality. By unraveling the Matrix of Illusions with Dolores Cannon, we begin an intriguing journey towards a deeper understanding of our existence. This is just the first chapter of an exploration that challenges us to question, to transcend, and to recognize that, even in illusions, there is an opportunity to discover a broader and more liberating truth. At the core of Dolores Cannon's teachings is the idea that not everything is as it seems, and the Matrix of Illusions serves as a veil that hides deeper truths. This approach encourages us to go beyond the surface of everyday appearances, questioning the nature of the reality we take for granted. Through Cannon's studies, we are challenged to recognize that illusions are not necessarily deceptive, but portals to deeper, more expansive understanding. As we explore the first topic, we are guided by the wise hand of Dolores Cannon, who leads us to question the foundations of our conventional understanding. She invites us to consider how the illusions that permeate our existence can be opportunities for learning and spiritual growth. Each layer we peel away takes us into unknown territory, where truths intertwine with illusions in surprising ways. The Matrix of Illusions, as revealed by Cannon, is not just an abstract concept, but a force that shapes our daily experiences. Every interaction, every thought, and every belief contributes to the complex tapestry of this matrix. By exploring this intricate fabric, we are challenged to examine the choices we make, the stories we tell ourselves, and how all of this influences the reality we create for ourselves. As we conclude this first chapter of the exploration of the Matrix of Illusions with Dolores Cannon, we are urged to remain open to the possibility that illusions, far from being obstacles, can be portals to higher understanding. Cannon's wisdom invites us to explore this intriguing terrain with humility and curiosity, aware that, even in the complexities of illusions, there is a web of knowledge waiting to be unveiled. Delving deeper into this topic, we delve deeper into Dolores Cannon's perspective on the Matrix of Illusions. Here, she highlights the complexity of the alternative realities that exist with us. Cannon suggests that beyond the illusions we create individually, there is an intricate network of overlapping realities that influence our collective experience. This vision challenges us to expand our minds beyond the limits of what we consider to be the only reality. Cannon's wisdom invites us to contemplate how our individual choices reverberate in collective realities. The interconnection between human beings creates a complex web of influences, where shared illusions shape the trajectory of humanity. This understanding leads us to reflect on the collective responsibility to undo harmful illusions and build a more conscious and positive matrix. By exploring the vastness of the subject, we are led to question not only individual illusions, but also those that permeate social and cultural structures. Dolores Cannon encourages us to critically examine the narratives we have been passed down, recognizing that many of them may be part of the matrix of illusions that limits our understanding. This invitation to reflection places us in the active role of co-creators of a more authentic reality. As we conclude this dive, we are left with the understanding that the matrix of illusions is not just an individual construct, but a collective phenomenon. Dolores Cannon's vision invites us to explore the profound ramifications of this interconnection, recognizing that by unraveling illusions on personal and collective levels, we contribute to the conscious evolution of humanity. In the subject, we dive deep into the intriguing topic of the role of beliefs in the creation of reality, as outlined by the insightful Dolores Cannon. She takes us on an inner journey where our beliefs are explored as powerful architects of the reality we experience. This view challenges conventional perception and invites us to question how our beliefs shape not only our individual perspective, but also the world around us. By uncovering the role of beliefs, we are prompted to examine the foundations on which we build our personal realities. Dolores Cannon alerts us to the tendency to absorb beliefs without in-depth analysis, which are often inherited from external systems. These beliefs, when left unquestioned, can function as veils that distort the true nature of reality, trapping us in patterns that do not serve our spiritual growth. At the heart of this topic, deep questions emerge about the nature of the beliefs we adopt. Cannon invites us to discern between limiting beliefs and those that truly reflect our authentic essence. Awareness of the beliefs that shape our worldview is essential for creating a reality more aligned with our spiritual evolution. As we conclude our exploration of the fourth topic, we realize that beliefs, when examined with clarity and discernment, can become powerful tools in creating reality. Awareness of beliefs, in Dolores Cannon's view, not only frees us from illusions, but also empowers us to choose beliefs that boost our spiritual growth. Dolores Cannon leads us to the fifth topic, delving into the intricate connections between our emotions and the matrix of illusions. It reminds us of the profound influence our emotions have on creating perceived reality. At this point, we are invited to reflect on how emotions shape our interpretation of existence and, consequently, contribute to the construction of a unique and subjective reality. By exploring the relationship between emotions and the matrix of illusions, Cannon highlights the importance of cultivating deep emotional awareness. She guides us to understand that emotions are not mere automatic reactions, but fundamental elements in the co-creation of our individual universe. By embracing this perspective, we are challenged to not only recognize, but also transcend limiting emotional patterns that can distort our perception of reality. At the heart of this topic, the notion emerges that emotions serve as guides on the spiritual journey. Dolores Cannon encourages us to see emotions as messengers, indicating the state of our connection with our true essence. By cultivating a conscious relationship with our emotions, we gain the ability to discern between those that are grounded in spiritual truth and those that are merely projections of the matrix of illusions. We conclude the exploration of the fifth topic with the understanding that emotional mastery is a vital key to unraveling the illusions that permeate our reality. Following Dolores Cannon's wise guidance, we recognize that emotions, when understood and transcended, become powerful tools for co-creating an authentic reality aligned with our spiritual journey. The renowned hypnotherapist clarifies that, despite external influences and the complexities of perceived reality, free will remains an unshakable force and a tool for transcendence. It is in this discussion that we are invited to reflect on the nature of our choices and how they can shape the reality in which we live. Dolores Cannon, in exploring the topic of free will, guides us to realize the magnitude of our everyday decisions in shaping our experience. In this context, we are challenged to adopt a conscious approach to the choices we make, recognizing that each decision is a contributing piece to the larger tapestry of our personal and collective reality. Understanding freedom of choice, according to Cannon, is crucial to unraveling the illusory bonds that can obscure our vision of spiritual truth. By delving deeper into reflection on free will, Dolores Cannon's vision highlights the intrinsic responsibility that accompanies this gift. She encourages us to recognize that although external influences may exist, We are the sovereign masters of our choices. By understanding and accepting this responsibility, we open the doors to true spiritual autonomy, breaking through the illusions that suggest we are limited or controlled by external forces. We thus conclude the exploration of the sixth topic, recognizing that, in the words of Dolores Cannon, free will is a master key to unveiling the plots of the matrix of illusions. Each conscious choice becomes a journey of self-discovery and liberation, allowing us to transcend the bonds of illusions and walk towards true spiritual freedom. In the seventh point of this exploration, we delve deeper into understanding the influence of emotions within the matrix of illusions, as outlined by Dolores Cannon. The renowned hypnotherapist takes us on a fascinating path of understanding, revealing how emotions play a crucial role in creating our reality. In his words, we are challenged to recognize that emotions are not simple reactions to external events, but rather powerful co-creative forces that shape the fabric of existence. Dolores Cannon, when exploring the dynamics of emotions, highlights the importance of understanding that what we feel resonates with the vibrations of the universe. Each emotion, from your perspective, is like a single note in a cosmic symphony, influencing not only our individual experience, but also contributing to the harmony or discordance of the whole. In this contemplation, we are invited to transcend the limited view of emotions as isolated reactions, embracing the understanding that they are intricate threads in the vibrational fabric of the cosmos. By delving deeper into the influence of emotions, Dolores Cannon encourages us to take responsibility for our emotional resonance. She reminds us that by understanding the transformative power of emotions, we are empowered to consciously shape our reality. In this context, each feeling becomes a tool of creation, a unique expression of our participation in the cosmic dance of existence. We thus conclude that, in the words of Dolores Cannon, emotions are threads that weave the fabric of the matrix of illusions. Each emotion is an opportunity for self-discovery and conscious co-creation. We immerse ourselves in Dolores Cannon's insight into the fluid nature of time and space within the matrix of illusions. The visionary hypnotherapist invites us to question the conventional structures that define our temporal and spatial understanding, challenging us to expand our minds beyond the limits of what we perceive as tangible reality. Dolores Cannon proposes that, within the matrix of illusions, time is not a straight line, but rather a vast intertwined web of possibilities. It encourages us to perceive time not as a linear and unidirectional concept, but as a multidimensional ocean where past, present, and future coexist in a cosmic dance. This vision challenges our traditional notions of chronology, inviting us to contemplate the idea that all possible experiences are accessible in the vast field of now. By exploring the fluidity of time, Dolores Cannon leads us to understand that our experiences are not rigidly determined by what we perceive as a timeline. She encourages us to perceive the present moment as an access point to countless realities, where our choices shape not only the future course, but also retroactively influence what we perceive as the past. From this perspective, we are conscious navigators of the currents of time, capable of shaping our journey through the choices we make in each moment. We thus conclude the exploration of the eighth topic, realizing that, for Dolores Cannon, time is a malleable and expandable concept within the matrix of illusions. Every moment is a crossroads of possibilities, and our understanding of time can be a key to unlocking the infinite potentialities that reside in the vast field of existence. The renowned hypnotherapist proposes that consciousness is the fundamental basis of reality, transcending the boundaries of the physical and forming the primordial essence of all existence. Dolores suggests that consciousness is not confined to the physical body, but is an expansive force that permeates all levels of creation. Within the matrix of illusions, she invites us to recognize that we are much more than limited physical bodies, highlighting the intrinsic interconnection between all expressions of consciousness in the vast universe. By exploring the dynamics of consciousness, Dolores Cannon urges us to understand that the mind is not confined to the brain. It is a universal expression that transcends individuality. It proposes that our minds are intertwined in a cosmic web, connected to the minds of all beings in an interconnected dance of thoughts and experiences. Understanding that, for Dolores Cannon, consciousness is the essence that permeates the entire matrix of illusions. Every thought, every experience, is a fragment of this vast cosmic consciousness, contributing to the intricate weave of the tapestry of existence. Dolores Cannon invites us to transcend the limitations of the materialist view and embrace the idea that consciousness is the true architect of reality. Within the matrix of illusions, it highlights that our minds have the power to shape and influence the experience we have. In this context, the beliefs we hold play a central role in creating our perceived reality. The renowned hypnotherapist challenges us to carefully examine our beliefs, recognizing that many of them are the result of conditioning and external influences. By questioning and transforming limiting beliefs, we open space for a new understanding of reality, aligning ourselves more fully with the creative power of consciousness. Dolores emphasizes that the matrix of illusions is shaped by the collective projections of human consciousness. In this context, the beliefs shared by society have a significant impact on collective reality. It encourages us to be conscious of the beliefs we contribute to the collective field, recognizing that in doing so we are actively participating in the co-creation of the human experience. As we conclude this exploration, we understand that, for Dolores Cannon, consciousness and beliefs play a vital role in constructing the reality we experience. It invites us to be conscious co-creators, empowering us to transcend illusions and explore the depths of the true nature of existence. In Dolores Cannon's universe, the matrix of illusions is permeated by the beliefs that we cultivate not only on an individual level, but also as part of a collective consciousness. She encourages us to reflect on how our individual beliefs contribute to the web of thoughts that shape shared reality. In doing so, we are called to take responsibility for the role we play in creating the world we experience. The hypnotherapist leads us to understand that beliefs, often deeply rooted in our subconscious, can act as filters through which we perceive and interpret reality. By recognizing the influence of these filters, we gain the ability to consciously alter the lenses through which we view the world, promoting a more expansive vision aligned with our highest intentions. Dolores invites us to recognize that transforming limiting beliefs is not just an individual journey, but a valuable contribution to collective evolution. As each individual questions and redefines their beliefs, a wave of change is created that reverberates through the collective consciousness. This is an invitation to actively participate in the construction of a narrative more aligned with the true nature of existence. As we conclude our exploration of the role of beliefs in creating reality, we absorb Dolores Cannon's profound insight into the importance of consciously choosing our beliefs. She reminds us that we are the architects of our own experience, and by shaping our beliefs wisely, we can transcend the limitations of the matrix of illusions. Dolores Cannon tells us that in the matrix of illusions is the realization that not everything is as it seems. She invites us to explore the deeper layers of reality, going beyond superficial appearances. By questioning the nature of reality and recognizing that illusions can intertwine with truth, we are encouraged to develop discernment and penetrate the veils that obscure the essence of existence. Dolores reminds us that illusions are not necessarily negative, but can serve as catalysts for growth and understanding. She encourages us to see beyond deceptive appearances and seek the wisdom that lies between the lines of experience. This approach empowers us to transcend the duality of right and wrong, allowing us to embrace the complexity and richness that life has to offer. As we explore the theme, not everything is free from the matrix of illusions, we are challenged to question our own perceptions and be open to the unknown. Dolores guides us to cultivate an open and curious mind, ready to unlock mysteries that go beyond the limitations of conventional understanding. This is an invitation to a journey of self-exploration and discovery, where the mind becomes a sharp instrument for unraveling the intricate webs of reality. By accepting the challenge of recognizing that not everything is free from the matrix of illusions, we open doors to a broader understanding and a deeper appreciation of the complexity of existence. Ready for the next stage of our journey, we continue to blaze spiritual paths with open minds and receptive hearts. Dolores Cannon, in her insightful vision, highlights the powerful influence of emotions on the way we perceive and interact with reality. It leads us to the understanding that our emotional states act as filters, shaping the way we interpret events around us. When exploring this perspective, we are encouraged to reflect on how emotions can create subjective and, at times, distorted realities. When approaching the topic, the influence of emotions on the connection with reality, we are invited on a journey of self-awareness. Dolores guides us to closely examine our emotions, recognizing their impact on creating patterns of thought and behavior. This introspection offers the opportunity to bring deeply rooted emotions to light, allowing us to undo emotional ties that can distort our perception of reality. Dolores's wisdom resonates as a call for emotional self-responsibility. It encourages us to cultivate an inner balance that transcends emotional fluctuations, enabling us to perceive with clarity and discernment. In this process, we are invited to embrace not only positive emotions, but also to recognize and transform those that may cloud our vision of truth. With Dolores Cannon's wise words guiding us, we continued our journey, now more aware of the importance of balancing our emotions to build a more authentic and transparent understanding of the reality that surrounds us. Dolores Cannon invites us to consider the powerful web of collective beliefs that shape the reality we share. In her teachings, she highlights that the sum of individual beliefs contributes to the creation of a collective matrix that influences events, patterns, and possibilities. This vision compels us to reflect on how our personal beliefs intertwine with those of society, generating an intricate mosaic that defines the nature of shared reality. As we explore the dynamics between collective beliefs and reality, we are challenged to consciously examine the systems of thought we perpetuate. Dolores alerts us to the impact of deep-rooted beliefs, often inherited from past generations, and how these patterns can shape humanity's evolutionary trajectory. Understanding this interconnected game of collective beliefs invites us to a journey of discernment, where we can consciously choose to contribute to the construction of a reality more aligned with wisdom and compassion. Dolores Cannon's wisdom resonates as a call to question and transform limiting beliefs that may be embedded in the collective matrix. By recognizing the influence of shared beliefs, we are empowered to be conscious agents of change, contributing to the elevation of collective consciousness. This inner journey, inspired by Dolores' vision, encourages us to challenge pre-established notions and cultivate fertile ground for expanding collective understanding. The journey proposed by Dolores Cannon encourages us to take responsibility for the nature of the beliefs we contribute to the collective. Armed with the understanding that each belief is a building block of shared reality, we move to the next stage of reflection, ready to uncover the deeper layers of collective creation. Dolores Cannon guides us through a deeper dive into understanding reality, inviting us to uncover the subtler layers that shape our experience. In this process, she highlights the importance of transcending superficial illusions and entering the depths of consciousness, where the most essential truths await. This inner journey requires courage and authenticity, because only by facing the deeper layers can we truly understand the complexity of the reality that we collectively build. As we uncover the deepest layers of reality, we are challenged to question the ingrained assumptions that form our worldview. Dolores encourages us to explore the foundations of our understanding, untying the knots of limited perceptions. In this process of unveiling, we discover that the deeper layers are not just a repository of knowledge, but a fertile field for the expansion of consciousness, where the true nature of existence reveals itself. Dolores Cannon's wisdom reminds us that the journey to uncover the deepest layers is an ongoing and evolutionary quest. She encourages us to embrace the unknown with humility, recognizing that each layer removed reveals a new dimension of understanding. By stripping away illusions, we make space for the light of truth to emerge, illuminating not only our individual journey, but also contributing to collective clarity. We understand that with the understanding that the deepest layers of reality are not just a riddle to be deciphered, but an invitation to an eternal dance with the mystery of existence. Inspired by the vision of Dolores Cannon, we cast our anchors in the search for knowledge beyond appearances, ready to explore the depths of being and uncover the eternal truths that echo in the deepest layers of consciousness. Dolores Cannon now leads us through an intricate labyrinth of energetic connections that permeate existence. It urges us to realize that reality is not just an isolated experience, but a complex web of intertwined energies. By recognizing interconnections, we are compelled to understand that each thought, emotion, and action reverberates through this web, creating patterns that shape our individual and collective reality. In this context, the spiritual master invites us to reflect on the quality of the energies we emit. She highlights that by tuning our frequencies to higher states of love, compassion, and positivity, we contribute to the creation of a vibrational web that elevates not only our own journey, but also influences the energetic landscape around us. This awareness of energetic interconnections empowers us to be conscious co-creators of the cosmic tapestry. Dolores Cannon highlights that understanding the web of energetic connections not only makes us more aware of our influences, but also gives us the responsibility to intentionally choose the energies we emanate. It guides us to cultivate the awareness that by aligning our intentions with harmony and light, we contribute to the positive expansion of the global energetic web, providing a solid foundation for collective spiritual flourishing. We understand that Dolores Cannon's wisdom about the web of energetic connections challenges us to transcend the isolated view of existence. By recognizing and honoring the interconnections that weave the fabric of reality, we empower ourselves to be conscious agents of change. In this deeper understanding, we are invited to be guardians of the web, choosing to contribute to the vibrational elevation and expansion of consciousness in all corners of the interconnected universe. As we explore the matrix of illusions under the wise guidance of Dolores Cannon, we find not only intriguing challenges, but also an invitation to deep introspection. This journey leads us to question the nature of our reality, undoing the bonds of beliefs and thoughts that have shaped our worldview. In our search for understanding, we realize that the matrix of illusions is not an impenetrable barrier, but a fluid construct, shaped by both our individual perceptions and collective beliefs. By unraveling its mysteries, we are encouraged to embrace the malleability of reality, recognizing that what we see is often a unique and subjective interpretation. As we end this dive into the depths of consciousness, we take with us not only intriguing questions, but the calming wisdom that true understanding often lies in accepting the unknown. May the search for truth inspire us to cultivate inner peace and tranquility, guiding us beyond illusions towards a more authentic and serene understanding of existence.